California grown. Yeah, yeah. California grown. Just me and the boys doing all we know. Yeah, there's nothing quite like this place that I call home. California grown. Yeah, yeah. California grown.
Welcome to another edition of the Highlands Sports Roundtable. John Cassidy, Gary Gelfand from Fox 40 fame.
Got my Yuba City hat on today, though.
CNN Emmy Award-winning reporter, extraordinaire.
Nominated a couple times. Haven't won one, though.
Close, though.
Yeah, close.
Nobody knows. We're going to say you won.
Yeah,
in our minds,
like
you
six.
won.
I won like six.
Yeah. We got the title holder right there, NBA champion, Mr.
He won a
Franklin Edwards.
He won a championship.
Dr. J to that title. Let's see those shoulders. Let's see those shoulders.
Yes, indeed.
All good.
Strong shoulder.
Mr. Presley celebrating 40 years again for the 40th time.
Exactly.
Because every year it's something else.
Right.
Mr. Villanova, Mr. NCAA champion, 1985. Mr. Presley, welcome.
And
don't forget to throw in welterweight champion soon to be. Who am I going to fight? I don't care, as long as they're old. Just
long
make
as
them
they're old, right?
Harold, timeout. Serious timeout here, okay?
Yes.
You have a new grandchild.
There's
hope in the world
Don't
again.
make me fight her, because I'll do it.
No, but
I'll
we don't
fight.
want you to get hurt because she's going to need those diapers changed a
Yes.
lot.
She's adorable.
that should be part of his title, though.
One thing I do is,
again,
So
grandpa.
you missed the show just to go through the whole birthing process and have the granddaughter and all that going on.
and she came the next day, so
Yes.
I missed out, but it was beautiful.
Oh, it was a great show. Franklin stepped in for you. It was one of our
Frank-
better shows, actually.
I don't have
Slide
to
on
worry about Frank. It's that Scott Marsh guy that we have to worry about.
Who?
So the guy that we got rid of.
Yeah, that normally sits
Scotty
over here.
Marsh.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
Oh, Marsh, Scott.
Marsh.
Who?
Scott
Yeah.
Marsh.
Got it. By the way, Scott's in. We're all getting soaked. As of right now, I think there's 3 feet of snow overnight. I know Tuesday night up in Mount Shasta, Dunsmuir, that area. He's in Phoenix, Arizona. What do you think he's doing today? Playing golf, probably.
Probably golfing.
I hope so.
Sunbathing.
Probably 80 degrees. He needs a tan.
Scotty needs a tan.
Scotty needs a tan.
Scotty definitely needs a
Almost as bad
tan.
as me. Okay.
Scotty.
All right, football. Okay, we do have a great show. We're going to talk NFL, 49ers,
Of course.
obviously, a big subject there. We're going to talk about some of the things going on, good and bad, and probably more bad right now, but it's a long season. You never know. Mm-hmm. And then we got the NBA, all sorts of stuff. Mr. Fox now, 60 and 49 back-to-back. That's Kings record. We'll touch on De'Aaron, the Kings, the Warriors, the NBA. Cleveland was, keyword, 15-0. We'll touch on that. And then we got the Jake Paul Tyson breakdown of the fight that
Yes.
Harold has already kind of started. But we got some stuff there. We got
And
some.
in honor of that, I'm not wearing any pants
Uh-oh.
right now.
Glad we got a set.
So you can't tell.
I'm glad we got a
Right.
set. That's all I got to say. And also, the NFL has a new list of candidates for their Hall of Fame. We'll touch on that a little bit. So anyway, great show today. Stay with us for the entire half hour. So let's kick it off. I'm going to go down there to Mr. Presley since he was kind of bored as heck
Harold.
this week. 49ers. So where are we right now?
49ers.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. What happened? Well, if you remember a couple of weeks back, 'cause I don't know if it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was an incident on the sideline involving Debo Samuel and was it a lineman?
Pepper.
The kicker, yeah.
Pepper.
Well,
The holder, yeah.
The holder more than the kicker.
Yeah, there was a little issue, and from there you can see that there's some kind of issue going on in the locker room because you don't come out and play the way you played this past weekend. Something's up. It's not as bad as Dallas because Dallas is horrendous. It is absolutely awful.
Yeah.
But there's something that has to be addressed, and the coach should be able to handle it. And if the coach is not going to handle it, well, that's when things start to get changed. So he better get on it now because this team needs to get into the playoffs.
The 49ers?
The 49ers has to get into the playoffs.
All right, Frankie, what do you think? How far off are they?
I kind of like a rocky road on the way to the playoffs. So I like teams to go through adversity. I like teams to argue with each other on the sidelines. I think all that's part of team building and getting ready. What I see with the Niners is as they get healthier, they will be better.
Okay, good call. Well, they seem to be going the other way. Bosa got hurt, Gary,
Yeah.
and Kittle was out of that game.
I know Kittle was out of that game.
Purdy's looking a little questionable for this week's game against Green
Exactly.
Bay.
He's a little banged up. And, Kittle, hopefully he comes back. I know Harold forgot to play him. He just said in his fantasy league, you got to stay on top of that, Harold. You
Got
gotta
to
stay on
take him
top of
out.
that. But yeah, they're kind of like, they're working on things, but it's not going to get any easier. Now they're playing at Green Bay. Not that Green Bay's the greatest team. Bears gave them a run for their money, but now they're playing Green Bay. So they're 5-5. They don't want to fall to 5-6. They're only one game out in that division, behind Arizona. Everybody's 5-5. So they still got a chance, but they're not playing great. And like Harold said, there's something going on in the locker room, and that's got to get taken care of.
Well, you know what? I'm not sure about the locker room thing, but I will say this. Scotty made the point, not that we care what Scotty says, but he made the point, early in the season that there was a weak division. I would argue with that. I think it's a very tough division, and obviously everybody's right around 500. Anything can happen. Anybody could win that division between the Cardinals, who have played well. The Rams are still hanging around. The Seahawks and the Niners. Those three teams at 5-5. It's
wide open.
It's wide open.
Yeah.
And those teams have played some good football times, but the 49ers just can't finish games. And Bosa's hurt now. They couldn't. Bosa being on the field in that last drive for Seattle, I think, makes a difference.
What do you have on the squad? Is it 52 players out there?
53, I think.
53.
Now.
So there's only 11 playing at a time. So you can fill those spots with somebody else. That is why you have so many on a team for the backups, for the injuries, and all that kind of stuff. And this is a chance for especially the rookies and the free agents to shine. Yeah. This is a time of the year that you really shine. So somebody should be stepping up.
Well, speaking of shiny, it would be nice to get back that shiny linebacker named Dre Greenlaw, and he's kind of been in those games where they can't finish and close. I mean, they've lost 3 games by a point.
Yeah,
and they lost that game on the last second to Seattle. That. Obviously, he is being missed. Fred Warner can't do it alone. And when you're missing your best linebacker,
well, that's what you need. You need one of those guys to come out of nowhere and step it up. It's some guy that you can rely on, and that that's what they're missing right now.
I'm sure Kyle Shanahan's waiting for Greenlaw to reappear too, Frank. I mean, a guy like that you don't replace.
And in this division, it could very well come down to the healthiest team.
Yeah,
at the end,
no doubt. So Kansas City, no longer undefeated. Take that, young man, my son-in-law. Yeah.
Wow.
The Bills got him. The Bills got him.
Is that a preview of the AFC Championship?
Yeah, I would say so. Again, which I'm not happy about. It seems to always be the same type of teams. But yeah, I mean, who else in the AFC is
those two guys? Those
going to get there?
Yeah.
I love it because they're the best teams, and they have. Yeah. I mean, there's talented all over the field, and you have a quarterback in Mahomes that just makes you. I mean, you just have to stop and watch him, knowing that something outstanding is going to come. Yeah. So I love when a matchup is like that. I used to love when the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics would get on.
Yes.
And we got to go back up. Can we back
Russell
up to
Chamberlain?
This is what Frank said.
Yeah.
He said he likes to see a little argument, a little fight. I just want to know, did you ever punch Moses Malone on your way to that championship?
Kicked him.
You kicked him?
Never punched him. Kicked him. Couldn't reach that high.
Frankie could outrun Moses. Frankie could outrun Moses. I never forget when I played golf with Moses, his putter was about as tall as this microphone.
Yeah.
He's leaning over. That's no joke. His putter was probably 1.5 to 2 feet long. He would lean all the way over and putt with something like that long. Crazy. Nicest guy in the world.
Oh, he could get a rebound, too.
Yeah, not during the game, though.
He got more than 2.
He could get a rebound as well.
He'd get 1 or 2 at a time, remember?
Well, they were his a lot of times.
He was pretty good at that. He put that ball up.
Jumping jack.
Yeah, he was amazing. I'll tell you, the Steelers and the Ravens are scary, too. I mean, the AFC is interesting. The Texans are there.
I was going to say, at the beginning of the football season, if you remember, I said the Texans have a great chance to be there. So, but it's looking obviously like it's going to be Bills and Chiefs again, because same thing, more injuries, and Texans have injuries, and Stroud's not performing to the way he's supposed. Diggs is now gone. Nico finally came back. That's a good, solid team, and Mixon, the running back, is insane.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's awesome. So.
Well, other than your Bears,
oh God,
the NFC North actually with the Lions, the Vikings, the Packers those 3 teams have played well. Eagles, Commanders, still the surprise team, struggling a little bit now.
Yeah,
but we'll see
I
what
think
happens.
they're going to falter.
You think they're going to?
Yeah, Washington. I wouldn't count on
Not
Washington.
good enough.
Yeah. No.
Okay, not good enough. All right, Niners got at Green Bay. We talked about that. That's good. Okay, so let's take a peek real quick. We got about 30 seconds. Candidates, semifinalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
I don't like this pick, and I know why it was made. Eli Manning, I mean, really? He's not a Hall of Fame quarterback.
How many Super Bowls? Just one, or did he get 2?
Super Bowls,
he got 2. He's got 2.
Did he win? Did he win 2?
He's got 2.
He's got 2, man. So
You guys think he's a Hall of Fame quarterback?
His brother has one. Did he get in?
He was pretty
I
good,
would think
man.
Peyton's going in if he's
His
not
brother's
already.
going in. He's got to go in. He's
You
got
think
two.
Eli's that? You think he's good enough, or is it just because he played in New York? Come on, Frank.
I
You're a
think
New
he
York
played in
man.
New York, but I think he had a heck of a career.
You think so?
I think it was
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He's
All right.
worth putting in.
Okay.
Put him in.
Antonio Gates for sure. That tight end. That guy was unstoppable.
True.
Antoine Bolden. I'm not sure about Bolden. Torrey Holt for sure. Everybody forgets about that guy when he was, what was it, the fastest thing on turf? What was it called? The Kurt Warner.
Greatest show on turf,
Greatest show
something
on
like
turf,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
With the Rams. Anybody on the defensive side you guys like to see? James Harrison was a beast. So was
Ronnie
Jared Allen.
Harrison was terrific.
Oh.
Woodson, Darren Woodson.
Darren
is
Woodson.
pretty
Oh,
good.
Woodson, yeah, he'll get it. Yeah.
And I like the kicker going in, Adam.
Yeah, Vinatieri.
He was
only
awesome.
kicked-
Adam Vinatieri,
Didn't he
yeah.
kick for 40 years?
Oh, he
Kicked
was
for 40
awesome.
years.
I'm going to tell you one of my favorites, Antonio Gates, because I actually broadcast a basketball game
Oh, he was
that he played
he was
at
a
University
beast.
of Akron.
Yeah, dude was a beast. All right,
Yeah.
Teddy Bruschi from Roseville. He did not make this list this time, but
Teddy.
you never know. Marshawn Lynch from Cal did not make it, but was considered as well. And Rich Gannon, who I think eventually will get in. So we're taking the break. We're coming back. NBA talk. Kings did some really, really good things, and then just couldn't quite get it done. A lot of injuries there too. We'll cover it all right here on the Highland Sports Roundtable.
In need of your high school diploma? Have family, friends, or neighbors that need theirs? Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools offers adults 22 years of age and older the opportunity to earn your U.S. high school diploma and learn a skill at the very same time, like truck driving, medical assisting, and early childhood education, to name just a few, all at no cost to you. So if you're 22 years of age and older without your U.S. high school diploma and would like to improve the quality of life for you and your family, visit diplomasarebetter.com. That's diplomasarebetter.com and click on the Register Now button. And remember, it's never too late to graduate.
Welcome back to the Highland Sports Roundtable, and yes, it's NBA talk time right here on the Roundtable.
Yes, let's talk 109 points in 2 games.
Oh my
of
word!
points.
Is
would-
that insane? Wait, you guys play basketball.
A lot of points.
Michael Jordan didn't even do that before.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Not back to back.
Not back to back.
Yeah, not back to back.
But
But
he
that's
did
what blew my
Hey,
mind.
he
he's
did
only
it
the
because I
third-
saw it up close and
So he's
personal.
only what? It was Wilt Chamberlain. Who? There was only 3
Yeah,
guys.
Chamberlain and somebody else. Yeah, we'll look it
Was
up.
it Baylor?
No, I don't think so. Here, I'm gonna go to the Google
Okay.
machine and find that
Okay.
one out.
Google it.
Because there's
I'm
only
gonna
three
Google machine that.
players in history that have done that.
But I know it was
That
Chamberlain. He did it a
truly
bunch
is
of
amazing.
times. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And
Oh.
he's been on a run. Obviously, it was said that it was not going to be his team anymore, is what I heard when the trade happened to bring DeRozan here. But those 3 can play together. And DeRozan is he's getting to that age where he's kind of he's so smart that he's making sure that everybody's involved. He will take over when he has to, but I can see him watching and making sure that these guys get into the game. So I love that about him. He's so smart on the basketball court.
And shame on me for not knowing it. Kobe Bryant.
Of course.
Kobe.
Duh.
It was,
No,
yeah,
of
it
course.
was Wilt and Kobe. Yeah.
Well, I knew it was a Laker.
Right?
Yeah, it was Baylor or Kobe, right? Had to be one of the two.
Yeah.
Baylor had some monster nights like that. So did our
Unbelievable.
Man, so did our man Oscar.
Yeah.
So Franklin, with 60 points sitting on the sideline the other night, the Kings lost a really tough one at home to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And obviously De'Aaron had the ball in his hands at the end. But sitting there and watching that game and watching 60 points sitting on your bench with Sabonis, who's hurt, DeRozan's hurt. It's
Monk.
Monk. I mean, all
Yeah.
three.
Monk
of
with the ankle.
That's they just seem. They're 8-7 through 15. It's just tough when you don't have all your bullets in your gun, right?
Listen, anytime you're in the Western Conference and you don't have all your ammo, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't care what team you are. The West is a beast. But I want to touch on DeAndre Fox. The Kings aren't built for one guy scoring 60 points. So I love to watch that.
Yeah.
But you can't fall into that trap. Got to be very, very careful with that.
You do, and you're absolutely right. And he frankly, Gary, I love De'Aaron, but he's more of a 1.5 because he's not the guy that makes the other players better all the time. That's the Achilles heel that team has. I know they were hoping to get that point guard that they got in the draft healthy.
Yeah.
Who's a phenomenal playmaker and a really great defensive player that could take the pressure off De'Aaron and DeMar.
Carter, yeah.
So hopefully, I don't know if he's coming back this season. I sure hope so because they need him.
They need him, yeah.
But you can't have it both ways. You needed points, and you got a bunch of people who have the points hurt. who else are you going to go to?
I get that.
I'm
Totally agree.
so happy that he took over. He just needed somebody else to step up with him.
Well,
two people, actually.
Speaking of stepping up, Keon
Yes.
Ellis,
He-
whoever
he-
saw this coming?
Yeah, he had a great
33 points the other night, kept them in the game.
That's the stepping up that you need, but you still need that third person. Who else was going to step up and just have a monster game since all those scores were on the bench?
Yeah,
sitting down
I
and
think
suited
what
up.
they need is they need Keegan to step it up more. I know he's doing things
Keegan.
in other parts of the game. He's rebounding. He's doing some great things. But we were talking earlier on this other show we were doing, and basically we were talking about how he hasn't had that many 20-point games.
This is the time.
Right,
This
so
is
where's
the
his
time.
point scoring
He's
going?
got to go out and get aggressive. He can't wait for it to come to him. When guys are out, you have to step up and actually make that move yourself and just demand the ball and go after it.
So Frank, what's the reason that he's not seeing the ball enough?
Well,
Is it him, or is it the way the offense operates, or is it they don't have enough facilitators?
well, Harold can vouch for this. When you're the number 4 guy on the scouting report and you get moved up to number 2, that's a big difference as far as defense
point.
is keying on you.
Good point.
And I think he's just still adjusting to that. Defenses are attacking him differently, playing him differently, which means you're going to get different shots.
Right.
And I think he's adjusting to that.
Yeah, that's a great point. And to your point, Gary, he's
Yeah.
doing a lot of things other than scoring.
At least, if he's not scoring, he's doing some other things, which is great, and that's kind of keeping him in games. But he is a scorer. He's
They
the guy
need
that
him
can
to-
shoot
they
the
need
threes
him
and
to
score.
score.
So you need him to score.
They need him to score. Then that whole dynamic on that team changes, and hopefully, is it Orlando? The kid they just came back for 6'10" kid they got from Miami. Hopefully, he starts having an impact because they
Yeah.
need him big time to take the pressure off, especially in the paint. Okay, Cleveland. Hey, they were 15-0, but
Well, we know they're not going 82-0 now, so that's the good thing. But holy cow,
what a start.
Yeah, the Celtics got him. I mean, go figure. The Celtics are
Boston.
going to knock that off in Boston. Yeah, but what a great start.
Couple
Nobody
guys
predicted that.
here with Cleveland connections, Mr. Cleveland State and
Yes,
Harold
indeed.
coach there. What do you think? Are they're for real? And
I love the way this team has been built through the draft. They have a center who really loves the game. I watched him while he was in USC, and the way he played, the way he went after it. It didn't matter. He really wasn't a great offensive player at that time. They have made him into one heck of an offensive player. And then you got a point guard who is just dynamic. And with he's got size 16 shoes.
Whoa.
To be a 6'1" guy who
With a
jumps out of
16?
the he wears a size
Crazy.
16
That's unheard
shoe.
of.
maybe he's got a
Jumps out
growth
the gym.
spurt coming up.
That's unheard of.
But yeah, and obviously they have the superstar who's just that guy's when he gets going.
Oh, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, so they're scary.
You know what they say with guys that have big shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big feet.
You can't find them anywhere.
So news on TNT.
Gotta go to Friedman's.
Ernie, Chuck, Kenny, and Shaq looks like they're moving forward with ESPN. So it looks like they're going to rotate that group over when TNT loses that contract. That
That's
was
my
interesting.
24 today.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
you're
That'll be
gonna
a good
touch
one.
on that?
Okay,
Nice.
And then what about Dalton Connect?
Okay.
The rookie for the Lakers.
That's
37
my
the other night.
24 today,
Is he,
so
is he
I'm
going
gonna
to
leave it
be? Is he
alone.
going to be rookie? Okay, well, we'll wait to hear from you. Okay,
Dalton connected.
got it. We're going to segment
Hold
3
it.
then.
Frank wants to say something about
Yeah,
it.
Frank,
Don't
go
take
ahead.
all of my
I
24.
scouted that kid 2 years ago, and everybody thought I was crazy when I sent my report in.
Wow.
I thought he was a great player who
Connect?
would be a fantastic pro.
Okay,
Well,
really did.
they thought you were crazy for other reasons, but
I like it.
Very true.
You heard it
Very
right
true.
here on the set.
true.
Frank called it. Okay, Jake Paul versus Tyson. Some of us, well, all of us got it wrong. We're going to come back. We're going to touch on that supposed real fight here. Stay with us on the Highlands.
Can't just keep him here. You got to throw him every now and then. You
That's-
can't just keep him here.
That's right. On the Highlands Sports Roundtable. Duck. Everybody duck.
In need of your high school diploma? Have family, friends, or neighbors that need theirs? Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools offers adults 22 years of age and older the opportunity to earn your U.S. high school diploma and learn a skill at the very same time, like truck driving, medical assisting, and early childhood education, to name just a few, all at no cost to you. So, if you're 22 years of age and older without your U.S. high school diploma and would like to improve the quality of life for you and your family, visit diplomasarebetter.com. That's diplomasarebetter.com and click on the Register Now button. And remember, it's never too late to graduate.
Welcome back to the Highlands Sports Roundtable. And Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I guess you could stand there for, 16 minutes? like this?
I don't know.
$20 million for 16 minutes of this?
I mean, so many people watched that fight. There was, and we talked about it beforehand. I think you said right away Tyson's going to win. I was thinking, all right, we're worried about he's a 58-year-old guy. We didn't even sit there and think about that the fight could be a fix. Which, there's no proof in that. But I mean, when you watch that fight, it did not look like two guys were fighting each other at all.
All right,
I'm like, just unload Tyson. And then if Tyson was going to go down, at least I wanted to see Jake Paul throw some crazy punches. And they just kind of tapped each other, and that was it.
Well, Presley spent a lot of time in Rocky Balboa's town, Philly.
Yes.
Talk about, what was this a fight or not?
This was a fight.
Oh.
Yes. You had an old guy against a guy who knew that old guy had one good punch in him, so I'm staying away.
He did stay away.
There was no way he was going to get hit by Mike Tyson and lose the rest of his lifestyle, because you can see he's fighting all old people. And I didn't mean to say old people. Yes, I did. I meant to say old people.
In the boxing game, it's an old person. Yes.
He's fighting elderly people,
right.
And he wants to continue receiving that money. So he didn't want to get knocked out by Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Mike Tyson is still able to knock somebody out with one punch.
Oh yeah,
but he can't last 10 rounds or even 8 rounds. He's exhausted. He's 58. He's 58. He did a great job to get in shape, but he is 58.
Okay.
I would love to have one round for $20 million.
You do it.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. I don't care who it is.
All right,
hit
Frank,
me once.
Even if they're punching?
I'm going to run.
He's going to
I'm going to run.
So Frank, so the undercard was real boxing, and there were some incredible matches.
Oh, yeah.
The girls' match was amazing, but it was they stole it. The gal who won it didn't win it. But Jake Paul, is he good or bad for boxing? He seems to be elevating that sport again as far as awareness, because it's been dead for so long.
Listen, I'm an old school guy. I don't like gimmick fights. And
Me too.
And to me, Jake Paul is a gimmick. I mean, whether he's a good boxer or not, he has to fight somebody who can actually box. His age.
You think that day's coming?
Then we'll find out.
You think that day's
But he
coming?
doesn't have to, because he keeps getting these big
Bingo.
money deals.
Bingo.
That's the thing. He
but
doesn't
he-
have to. But if he were to fight a real boxer like his weight, his age, he would be destroyed. I
Yeah.
think.
He
And
was-
that's where
He
I'm
just
coming
hasn't
from.
fought anybody that is an actual boxer. He's
He
fought
would-
UFC guys that are older, that have all the different arts, and so they're not, number one isn't boxing. But if they were to fight a boxer,
He would be crazy to do this.
He won't do it.
What he's doing is entertainment.
Entertaining.
Right.
Yes.
which
and
is
it's
what that
call.
fight was supposed to be,
That's what it's
entertaining.
called.
It's entertainment.
And what was really entertaining was at the beginning, before the fight even happened, and Tyson was interviewed by his son, and he turns around and walks away, and we saw his butt. That was the whole entire. I'm like, what is happening? What are we looking at right now?
That was not entertaining.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing.
I was laughing.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. If Netflix doesn't get their production quality right when they're going to do 2 NFL games, I guess.
Yeah, that was
Thanksgiving
rough,
week,
dude. That was rough.
that was horrendous.
Production
Now
value
they're
of that
getting
was
sued
tough.
left and right because the quality was so bad and people paid for it.
The whole thing kept buffering on everybody, and oh my god,
I
that was
don't think
tough.
I've seen it worse than that. Have you?
Evander Holyfield, he couldn't even hear anything, so he didn't even have
Right.
a chance to talk. I'm like,
Right.
what's going on with this
Right.
production?
No question. Okay, let's move on to a champion, a real champion, and that would be Rafael Nadal, greatest clay court tennis player in history. I know tennis doesn't get a lot. McEnroe's gone, Connors is gone, Chrissy Everett, Billie Jean, Navratilova, they're all gone.
Michael Chang.
Not a lot. Yeah, Michael Chang, good call there, Mr. Seattle.
Yep.
Not a lot of notoriety for tennis these days. I know Murray retired a couple months ago from England, and he was a great player too. But guys, Rafael Nadal, he and Federer really kept that sport at a level where people were interested. And now he's just retired. They lost his Davis Cup match, and that was his last official match as a
We've
professional.
lost a lot of tennis people in the last couple of years. The Serena and
Yes, good point.
those sisters going out
Oh, yeah.
really took a lot away from the sport.
Oh, sure.
And with golf has gone down slightly because Tiger is just not where we want him to be. So we're going through this little
Well, and no one's
stage.
picked up the mantle. Rory's not really carried that.
Somebody's got to come along.
Yeah.
These young kids who are swinging out of
Yeah.
that can hit it 600 yards. They got to start. Everybody's got to start stepping up, please.
Exactly.
We want to have some
Scotty
fun.
Scheffler's stepping up. You know,
He
he's
is.
definitely stepping
He
up.
was outstanding.
But it's just
Yeah.
like when Sampras was playing and he retired. We're like, oh my God,
Good call
what's going to
there.
happen with the game that Sampras has gone now? There's going to be other stars that step
Hopefully.
up, and we're going to get back into it again.
Hopefully.
for sure.
Frank, what do you think? Nadal, one of the greatest of all time for sure.
Greatest of all time, and when I think of him, one word describes him to me: just heart. Plays with his heart every
Yeah.
match.
Okay.
Every point.
Last question before we go to the 24, the break before the 24. Best left-handed tennis player of all time: Laver, McEnroe, or Nadal? Who would you take?
I love Johnny Mack, but I don't think he was as athletic as Nadal.
Yeah, I'm a Mac guy just
Yeah.
because that's who I grew up with.
Greatest hands, would have been a phenomenal third baseman. Was a great soccer player, All-American at Stanford too.
Yeah.
But would have been, people forget Laver, the Rocket. I mean, the dude was a freak.
Yeah.
And he played late into his 30s, early 40s actually. So, okay, it's a good, interesting question.
I'm going to go with Mac because in case he's watching the show right now, which sometimes
don't
he
wanna
does
get
watch
hurt.
the show,
You don't
he'll
get
be
hurt.
very mad if I don't pick
Yeah,
him.
you
So
gotta
I'm going to
go.
go Johnny Mac.
Frank, what do you think?
I'm going to say Nadal only because, modern times,
Power.
modern training, modern equipment, so
Okay.
on and so forth.
All right, I'm sticking with Rod Laver because I saw him play Stan Smith a lot when I was a young man. Okay, on TV. We're taking the break and we're coming back for the best. What is it, Gary? The best 24 what?
24 seconds in the universe.
In the universe.
Stay with us right here on the Highland Sports Roundtable.
In need of your high school diploma? Have family, friends, or neighbors that need theirs? Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools offers adults 22 years of age and older the opportunity to earn your U.S. high school diploma and learn a skill at the very same time, like truck driving, medical assisting, and early childhood education, to name just a few, all at no cost to you. So if you're 22 years of age and older without your U.S. high school diploma and would like to improve the quality of life for you and your family, visit diplomasarebetter.com. That's diplomasarebetter.com and click on the Register Now button. And remember, it's never too late to graduate.
Welcome back for the best 24 seconds in all of television. Take it away, Harold.
Okay, I just need to know, how in the world does 16 teams pass on Dalton Connect? He's 6'8". He does everything you NBA coach would like to have. He runs, he jumps, he gets rebounds, but the most of all, he shoots the ball. He knows how to score. How in the world does 16 teams pass on Dalton Connect?
Crazy. There's the buzzer. Frank, you're up.
Yes, indeed.
Good one.
Everybody know Inside the NBA is now going to be shown on ESPN, okay, and ABC. Adam, job well done, my friend. I see that you've taken and passed with flying colors the master's class in contract negotiations that your predecessor has left you. Adam Silver, job well done.
Nice.
Wait a minute. There we go. Gary.
All right, I'm going to
nice
try to
call.
squeeze in two, and they're both disappointing. One was the fight with Tyson and Jake Paul. The only great thing about that was we got to see Tyson's behind, and we were all shocked by that. Next time that happens again, those two need to go in there, and they need to fight. And this is a two-parter. The other one is the Kings' new mascot. Come on, mascot's already here. Mascot's already gone. Royale was the name. People thought the AI was artificial intelligence. He's going back to Cincy. That was horrible.
Well, so is Tyson. Tyson's going to be retired as well. Okay.
But not his butt.
Not his butt. Hey, the broadcast business is tough. It's very challenging, and it gets more challenging every day. Sad news, KMBR's kind of got rid of Tom Tolbert. He was there 28 years. Gary Radnich left a couple years ago before that, who was an icon in the Bay Area. It started with Frank and Mike at KMBR back when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s. They were number one. Hopefully they get it together, but the radio and television business is not an easy place to compete.
No.
Just like sports.
Question for you.
Professional, yes.
Now, I mean, we watched an awful lot of NCAA around here. Did you guys watch Tennessee last year and watch Dalton? That is just I can't
Frank saw
believe
it.
Yeah, no, this
Frank saw it. Yeah, I mean, that kid, he's the real deal. I mean, he looks like he belongs on an NBA floor.
I thought he was going to be top 5. For him to drop to 17 just blew me away.
All that
he
money
had some
people
internal
spend.
issues.
Internal issues.
At least that's what
That's what they were
draft
Like
saying.
people like to say.
Draft time, they always come up with something.
We will see you again next time. Thanks for joining us right here on the Highland Sports Roundtable.